Okay, so you know how kids are stupid, right? Yeah, well, I was too. I was also a very stubborn kid, and I still kind of am. Being stubborn can be fun as long as it doesn't bite you in the ass, but to be completely honest, being stubborn has given me some really funny stories, so I don't think I'm gonna stop being stubborn anytime soon. And today, I will tell you a story that has happened to me, because I decided to be stubborn and stupid. So, as a kid, I was no better than anyone else. I saw trends and I had to hop on. Now, this must have been back in 2013, so I'm actually not sure whether this even was a trend at all, because I'm talking about Crocs. Yeah, I honestly have no clue why I thought Crocs were the shit back then, but apparently it was in my dumb little child eyes. Anyway, I really wanted Crocs. I think I'm actually not sure what exactly happened, but I did what any child does when they want something. And that is, begging. For what it's worth, actually. My parents never really let us beg, which is a good thing, because I'm not spoiled. Either way, I saw clogs, which was a knockoff version of Crocs. At least, I think that's what the name was. I'm not too sure, to be completely honest. Not that it matters, because they were cool. They were orange and dark blue. Orange was my favorite color at the time, and my favorite color combination was orange and dark blue, so obviously I had to have these. My mom gave in, surprisingly, but they were too big. Not that that mattered at the time, since I was a young kid and I still had to grow like at least a meter, which is 3.2 feet in freedom units. So, I got the clogs, and I was super stoked. I wanted to wear them everywhere. And I do recall wanting to wear them to school, but my mom not allowing me to, since they were too big. And she was probably afraid I would trip. You know, the day of the disaster had arrived. Don't worry, I'm still alive, no one is gonna die. So, I was hanging out, or playing, as I called it back then, with one of my friends. I was wearing super awesome knockoff Crocs, thinking I was the shit, unaware I was gonna eat shit. And my friend was paddling on some sort of plastic tractor, I think. The tractor came with a little trailer, and I was running after my friend, just having fun. I have no clue what we were doing exactly, but you know, kids, they can entertain themselves with a single rock if you give them the chance. So, there I was, running after my friend who was riding on the plastic tractor. I was wearing my new favorite shoes when everything came tumbling down. I tripped. And fell. Time slowed down. No, it didn't. I just want to be dramatic. I tripped and fell on my head. Yep, on my forehead. It must have hurt real bad because I can't remember much, but I must have cried a lot. And once it stopped, not cried at all, and just looked into the distance. Because apparently kids get really scarily quiet when they have like a concussion or something. And I was a calm kid, but also cheerful. So it was really easy to tell when something was wrong. Not like the giant bump on my head wasn't obvious enough. And yeah, I fell on my forehead. I had a huge bump on it. I must have looked stupid. And yeah, it's probably sad, I guess. But hey, this kid is me. I can make fun of me all I want. And I mean, I'm doing great now. I don't think this concussion actually had any lasting effect on me whatsoever. It was also the only concussion I had ever in my life. And it was only a mild one. I mean, I was still allowed to go on a school trip with my concussion, so it's not like that got ruined either. But yeah, this is how I got a concussion, by tripping over knockoff Crocs. I have said that sentence and varieties of that sentence way too often, and I always love telling this story to my friends because it just sounds so silly. And according to my mom, I was riding in the back of the trailer, which was not true because I am the one who got the concussion. Anyway, if you're still watching this video, I would like to thank you. This is my first YouTube video ever, and as I was writing the script, I was excited, but I also assumed I was going to be very nervous uploading this, or even recording the audio at all. I hope you liked my video though. Let me know if you liked it by either liking and commenting, and if you have any other kind of story you'd like to hear me talk about in the near future, just let me know. I'm planning on making more videos, so feel free to suggest some stuff. So that was all. Once again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll hopefully see you next time. Bye!